Hi there, just Matt, hope you're well. I want to shoot a real quick video for you this morning. Just had a catch up with Rob after he's been doing our 6-week programme. Results, again, been amazing, and perhaps a little bit more than just the numbers. So what I wanted to do is because Rob is someone who I've known for a little while, and if you'd have asked me about Rob, I'd have gone, well, a guy who definitely kind of looks after himself and played a lot of sport to a good standard, and really sort of involved in and around that kind of area. So, but what we found when Rob came in was that he needed to kind of get back to the things he kind of knew worked, but probably wasn't doing. So, so really, I just wanted to ask Rob just to give you a little bit more about himself, and perhaps, hopefully, this is something that Rob might say might help one of you guys to make a start on whatever it is you feel you need to do.
Yeah, well, I've been doing Matt's programme, the Mansformation, for the last 6 weeks, and been thoroughly impressed with the results that I've achieved. I played through my 20s and 30s, played sport, trained really hard, looked after myself. About 7 years ago, I retired from sport through injury. Still enjoy sort of recreational sport now, but had kind of not taken care of myself in the last sort of 6-7 years as I used to, kind of when I was training properly. The last 6 weeks, Matt's kind of brought it back to basics, and it's been such a great program that it's been a real lifestyle change for myself. Eating at the right times of the day, which, having a busy schedule, kids, family, job, etc., kind of got into bad habits of not doing previously. Eating the right stuff, training the right way, and been thoroughly impressed with the results that we've got.
Good. Is it for you then? Like, what was it kind of? Given your background, what was it that you were kind of frustrated with that you weren't doing? Because obviously at some point there was frustration was enough for you to reach out and ask for help. Yeah. What was it you were frustrated with most?
I think the fact that I wasn't the person my body wasn't the way it was before. I knew what I should have been doing, but like I say, just with lifestyle and everything, kind of got in bad habits of eating too late in the day or skipping some meals and stuff. And I kind of in the back of my head knew what I should have been doing, but I've seen a couple of my friends go through this program with you and have fantastic results. And then after a quick chat with you, I kind of knew that, yeah, this was the program for me to do. I hadn't set myself any particular goals. I need to get to this weight. It was purely a complete and utter lifestyle change and get it back on track, really.
So given that you didn't have any specific goals in terms of, right, I want to lose 1.5 stone or whatever, what would have been in your like kind of dream result? Like, as in, did you have any concept of like where you might be in 6 weeks, or was it just just literally see what happens?
I started this program and I was about 16 stone 10, 6'2", so was overweight. I thought, well, if I can lose a stone and get down to sort of mid-15s, something like that, I would have been happy. But in the end, it's kind of gone down. I think the lightest I was down in the sort of 11, 14, 12 kind of period. Which that also gave me a goal to drive on more with my training and everything to see if I could get down that low. But it's certainly something that I'm going to continue for the future. It's not just this is the end. It's really a lifestyle change.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Is I always try to say that to people, like when they first come on board with me, is like, look, I'm going to show you kind of how you could continue to live your life, because within the 6 weeks I'll teach you more than most personal trainers know about nutrition. And but in a way that you can apply it, as in, like, I'll give you recipes, I'll show you kind of the way you can train and the way you can do things and fit it in with a busy lifestyle as you said you've got. So what would you say to sort of someone who's watching this? I mean, obviously we haven't really discussed your results, but we'll quickly mention them. So 5.5 inches off the waist, 2.5 inches off the hips, 3 inches off the chest, 19 pounds. But probably they are really aside from the major benefit for you, which is we've discussed off camera, which is your mind, the way your mind is now thinking and the way you want to do things. What would you say to someone out there who's probably stuck in a rut, maybe like you were, probably in that, maybe even that bracket of someone who kind of knows what they should be doing but not doing it? Probably the 4 most dangerous words, I already know that is probably dangerous. But so what would you say to that person?
I've seen a couple of my friends go through this program with Matt. I watched their videos, I saw their results, and I thought, yeah, I need to do something about this. But it took for me to see that 3 or 4 times to actually go, do you know what? Yeah, I really need to do something about this and have that motivation to do it. I've thoroughly enjoyed this program. And from day one, I know it's a bit of a cliche, but from day one I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've had more energy, got more confidence. I've had to go out and buy new clothes because my old kind of stuff was is now too big. And for anyone out there that's watching this that would like to take part, please get in touch with Matt, because like I say, for me, it's not just a 6-week program and it ends. The whole lifestyle now for the rest, for the future, is built, or this program is built around that.
Yeah. Good. I think that's probably cool. Yeah. Happy with that? Anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you, Matt. It's fantastic.
My pleasure. Really is. Cool. Job done.
Brilliant.